Well, today we're going to have a look at quite a special coin. The 4000 kwacha from Zambia. Good morning, YouTubers, and welcome to the third episode of Square Coinman Presents. Today we're going to have an interesting coin. So, today we're going to have a Square Coinman Presents Square Coins of Zambia, and the coin we're going to have a look at, which you probably already saw in the beginning, is the 2001 coin. It's a 4000 kwacha. Now, before we do that, as always, we quickly have a look at where is the coin from, and in this case it's from Zambia. Now, Zambia is a landlocked country pretty much in the middle of Africa. It's surrounded by the Republic of the Congo, Angola. It has a little bit of contact with Namibia here by the preview strip, and a tiny little bit with Botswana, and then it has Zimbabwe, Mozambique and Malawi, and last but not least Tanzania. Now, because it's a landlocked country, it eventually was surrounded by pretty much everybody that either was in war or were against them, because the people in Zambia supported the movements for democracy, or like the ANC in South Africa, and this resulted that they couldn't trade to the south, and therefore they made a railroad all the way to Dar es Salaam in Tanzania here to export their main product. And the main export product is copper and cobalt. And 25% of that actually goes to China and will be shipped from Dar es Salaam. Now, the reason why they have economic problems was in the 90s, the copper price dropped quite a lot. And they took big loans, and they never could repay these loans because the copper price never really went up. People came up with other things they could use instead of copper. Now, that was a little bit about Zambia's economy. Currently, they export for 6,000 billion and they import for 6.7 billion, which, as you can see, it's a negative, which is also not very good. So we continue. The coin we're going to have a look at is minted in 5,000 pieces. It's a silver coin, it's 65, and as always, from corner to corner, if you measure from side to side, it's 50 millimeters. The weight is 50 gram and the thickness is 2 millimeter, and the year is 2001. Now, on the obverse, we can see, first of all, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing to the right. Then under that we can see the coat of arms of Zambia, and the text we can see is Zambia, and then just under the Queen we can see IRB, which stands for Iron Rank Broadly. Then it is One Zambia, One Nation, which is written on the coat of arms, and under that it's written 4000 kwacha. And the kwachas, they don't exist anymore. They stopped using them in 2012, but nevertheless, now we come to the back side of the coin, the reverse, and it says Illusion, and then it's written Sandro del Prete, which is written here, and at the end 2001. Now, if we look at this coin, some people will see a naked woman standing in the window. Let me see if my mouse works. Yeah, here we have an arm. Here we have the hair, we can see her breast, and we can see her body shape. We can see the end of her bum, and we can see the legs. Other people will say, no, 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 no. I see a cat. There's a cat sitting here. Here's a shelf with bottles, and on here are some plants. This is just the glass in the window, and here there's just some stockings hanging outside. Now, it probably depends with what kind of mind you look at this. I've shown this to a couple of people, and most men, they will say, oh, that's a naughty coin, that's fun, I like that. And most women don't actually see anything else than a cat in the window and a glass, and they can see some stockings that maybe looks like legs, but definitely not what most men can see. Now, prices, as always, at the end I talk a little bit about prices. Now, this is a collector item. It's something I got. Daily I check websites for prices to keep an eye on them. I check eBay, I check MA shops, I check other places. And this is a coin that is hard to get. If you can get it, it will cost $150, usually more. I've seen them being sold for €200, even $300. And they rarely come on the market. It's a conversation piece. You can have it laying on your table and people will react on it. So therefore they not often are sold. However, if you wait long enough, probably for $150 you can get it. Now, last but not least, please press the like button and subscribe. I'll be really happy if you subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you by the next Square Coin video.